Okay, fill me in today. Fill me in on whatever you got going on. Fill me in today.
So now I know I don't think you've heard. Now you had to have been living under a rock if you tell me you haven't heard about Charlie Kirk.
I have, but you know what? This whole situation is like it's mind blowing, but like, what is your perspective on everything that happened with that situation?
Well, let me tell you something like this. I didn't know who the heck Charlie Kirk was up until the situation that took place
Mhm.
happened. I had no idea who that man was.
He's very
So
outspoken. I can say that.
yeah, he's very outspoken. I watched a few because when I heard of what happened,
Mm-hmm.
I went and did a little bit of research to find out who Buddy was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I listened to a few of his speeches. He was, I guess, an influencer. Okay, activist influencer.
Mm-hmm.
More so on the Republican side. Okay, the far right side. Okay, which some people consider him to be a far right extremist. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people say that he was racist, and I personally cannot say all of that because I did not know the guy. Okay, I did not know the guy, and some of the videos that I watch, I can see why certain people feel a certain way, but at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
this is America, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
2025. It's 2025. We've overcome a whole lot of craziness over the last few years. We're
Mm-hmm.
thinking that right now it's time for us to move forward to a better future. But to everybody's, the way that it seems, it's like, nope, instead of moving forward to a better tomorrow, we're moving backwards because now we're seeing people getting, shot on stage. But I have to say this, nobody deserves to lose their life. Nobody. Especially over nonsense like this. And I call it nonsense. It's all a bunch of nonsense, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should be able to speak our mind, and that's it. We should be able to speak our mind. But the fact that, if somebody disagrees with you, you could find yourself, in danger of losing your life, is nonsense. So this man was speaking, I guess he was said to be a Christian, right? A godly man. This is how he defined himself, right? A godly man. He would go to universities and speak to students.
Yeah.
Okay, it happened in Utah in some university,
Yeah.
right?
On
So,
September 10th.
okay. This is my thing about this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Without knowing who Charlie Kirk is, without knowing,
Who
who he was, and without knowing who Charlie Kirk was, knowing why people were pissed at him, right? I've heard many different things.
Mhm.
I can't say that I agree or disagree because I don't know enough to say that he was this or he was not that, or but I can say this: he did not deserve to lose his life. I don't care what nobody think about that, because if you said that, oh yeah, he got what he deserved, blah blah blah. Okay, have you ever had somebody who disagree with you about something? Okay, we all have. Does that mean that you should lose your life because that person disagree with you? No.
Absolutely not.
This is not how life works. But it's something that stood out to me that I thought about. I'm like, okay, all right, this guy was just an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't, he had a lot of connection. You can tell he had a lot of connection. So that's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he moved, right? I don't know. I highly doubt he's the type of person that moved around with a lot of security.
No, I don't think
So
he
now, right? So now, think about this, and I want everybody that's listening, because this is something we need to talk about, but we need to talk about it the right way. Because all I've been hearing on social media is disrespectful. It's a lot of disrespectful things being said to each other based on how we feel about the situation, or based on how we feel about a lot of different things, which is leading to us being divided further. Okay, we were already divided like crazy.
Yep.
Okay, now this thing happened. It's like, okay, now this is dividing us further. So now let me go back to what I was trying to say, right? So
yeah,
he doesn't move with a lot of security, right?
he doesn't.
So which means that if somebody wanted to do something to him, it probably could have easily been done. Why wait for him to be on stage in front of the world
Yeah. That's
to
the
shoot
part.
him?
Yeah.
Why wait for him to be in front of the world to shoot him like this?
Yeah.
That was the immediate thought. This is the immediate thought that I had. Even though I didn't know this dude, I thought that, I'm like, well, this is not a high profile dude. So he's not heavily, he doesn't have heavy security around him. So he could have been targeted anywhere. They could have took him out anywhere. Why wait till he got on stage in front of the whole world where there's cameras on him to make sure? I'm like, yo, somebody's sending a message. Somebody's sending a message. Somebody wants something to break out in this country amongst the people.
Right.
And then you see what happens after that. The anger, the awe, even though they caught the guy that did it. Okay? But it also shows you people's true color. It also shows you the pain that people have been dealing with, okay? Through this whole division tactic, this whole division nonsense we got going on. It also shows you people's true colors. It also shows you people's mindset, because there are people that were actually happy that that happened to them. Which, honestly, I don't care how much you don't like somebody. I don't care how much you don't like what somebody says, how much you disagree with somebody, but to applaud the fact that somebody lost their lives, it really shows you who these people are. I don't believe in no side. I don't take no side.
Yeah, me neither.
But my thing is, it doesn't matter. Somebody lost their life. And to see that Americans are applauding the loss of a life of an American shows you the state, the true state of this country, the true state of the people's minds in this country. This is a scary thing. Everybody that's talking about they're afraid, I don't think they know what they're afraid of. Right. You should be afraid of your own self. You should be afraid of your own culture. You should be afraid of the direction that this country is going because of the mindset of the people here. Right, these people are hurting. These people are in pain. These people are mentally ill, because you should not be happy when one of your citizens lost their lives. And this is not, we're not even talking about Charlie Kirk when I'm making this statement. I'm talking about every American that have lost their lives on this soil, whether it's a black man, a white man, a Republican, a Democrat, a Christian, a Muslim, doesn't matter. If you're an American and another American lost their life, every life is precious.
Every life matters.
If you say you care about America, my question to you is, what is America? Is it the piece of dirt that we own, or is it the people that makes America? Last time I checked, it's the people that makes America. So when something happens to one, it happens to all.
Yep. No matter what.
So are you saying that some Americans are unworthy and need to be get rid of because of the way you think? What if your left arm think that your right arm should be cut off? What if your right arm think your right leg should be cut off?
Right.
We are all a part of the same body. If one of us is not functioning right, it's gonna affect the whole body, which is exactly what's happening to America on the surface. There's a lot of things happening on the deeper level. And if we're going back talking about what happened to Kirk, I can take it a little bit deeper, and I can even say that what they're telling you on the news is not exactly what is really going on.
I mean, the news never tell you exactly what is going on, so they never tell you.
I'm sorry to say that only fools watch the news and believe what they be saying.
I don't watch the news. I don't.
Only fools sit there and watch the news and actually take it as if it's factual information to make decision, to make realistic decision on.
What they want you to see, what they want you to know.
It's called programming television for a reason. Who's being programmed? Who's being programmed? The fool sitting in front of it and taking in all the information that they try to program them with.
Yeah.
The most powerful programming system in America, and not even just America, You have religion and you have religion and you have television.
Mm-hmm.
Religion, television, and on the back end you got politics. Especially in America, politics influence this whole system here in America to the point where it prevents the people from getting up and fight the way they should really fight.
Right.
Right? The only reason why everybody sit on their behind and go on social media and complain about the problem of this country instead of waking up and doing something about it is because of politics.
Mm-hmm.
Politics have made you afraid. You scared. Politics, and then we have the education system. That's another one.
Right.
Okay, you've been groomed so much to obey to the point where you don't want to disobey, even when you know that your life is at risk based on this current system that we have going on. It's draining you. It's destroying your life. It's robbing you.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that you're a slave, but you will not get up and do anything about it. But you know what? We're not talking about protesting. We're not talking about going out there and fight and go crazy. We're talking about a simple thing. There's a simple solution to the problem that's going on in our society here in America today. And the solution is this. You have to understand what they want from you. And everybody here in America knows exactly what they want. The system that you hate so much, who's fueling that system? Who's pushing that system? Who's making the system run? You are. You are with your dollar and your energy. You are. In 2025, protests don't work no more. In 2025, moving forward, protesting don't work no more. What works? You got to deprive them of what they want from you. Deprive them of your energy. Deprive them of your money. Who makes these corporations? You do. Who makes these governments? You do. You fund the government. You fund the corporation. But then again, you turn around and tell me you don't know how to address this situation, how to solve the problem. You don't want to solve the problem. You know, and I know, and I'm going to tell you why you don't want to solve the problem. Because what it would take for you to solve the problem is something that you hate to do. Because you don't like your neighbors. And the only way to solve that problem is to put your head together with your neighbor and say, you know what? Hey sis, hey brother, I know you always shop at Walmart. I know you always pay your taxes. I know you always... Let's go ahead and take a week off and don't do that no more. Let's go ahead and not do that no more. Let's not go ahead and not give them more money no more. You got a problem with that?
Walmart. I don't shop. I don't go to Walmart.
You get what I'm saying? You got a problem with the tax system? Well, guess what? Stop paying it. You got a problem with what the government is doing? Guess what? Stop giving it your money.
Everybody's scared.
I guarantee you. Some people say don't go to work. I said, nah. What you mean don't go to work? Go to work. Go make your money. Go make your money. Just don't pay your bills. You see, it's simple.
Everybody need to stop.
You need to stop.
Just
stop
like you say with the truck driver. Let the truck driver stop going to work for 1 week. You see how everything changes.
Stop feeding the system. The system you hate so much, you're the one that's running the system.
But
okay, the people, the government, those people, these politicians, these CEOs, these billionaires, they just know how to benefit from it. See, your government officials, they're just the managers. They manage it, okay? You put them in position to manage it, okay? To the point where they're benefiting from it, and at the same time, they're running you too. Now they don't use their own position against you. You know, some people said, I used to hear this all the time, even till now, some people say, well, the government worked for me, the government worked for us. I'm like, really? Really? This is how far they've got you thinking. This is how dumb they got you thinking. You think the government worked for you, but the first person that get paid before you got your own check is the government, and they work for you?
Right? They get all your taxes. They get all your money.
Come on.
Everything.
The government pimp you. They pimp you like they want to. They flip you upside down, toss you up, throw you around as they please.
They do
whatever they take advantage of you. They violate you as they please, and you talking about they work for you. All it takes is for somebody to put the finger at you and say, hey, you did something. You broke the law. And guess what? The government gonna come out here and treat you like an animal. And he works for you, then he don't even respect you. What you mean? What you mean he works for you? He don't even respect you. They say, well, guilty, innocent until proven guilty. Really? Do they really treat you like that? You've been drinking that Kool-Aid for years now. I can't believe you've been drinking that tasteless Kool-Aid for that long, and you really think that you are innocent until proven guilty, when truly they treat you like you're guilty until proven innocent. Every system here in America treat every citizen that way, unless you got a whole lot of money and a whole lot of connection.
So
America,
we need to stop hating on each other. We need to stop all that.
America respect status. But now, listen, even though I don't know who Charlie Kirk is, I don't know the detail as to did he do something, or is it because of what he was saying that he got taken out. I can tell you, based on what I know about America, how the system operates here in America, I can easily tell you what they told you on the news about who killed, who took him out.
It's not
It's not what it was. It's not. There's something else behind it. It's not what it was. It's not what it was, and I can almost guarantee you, it's not what it was. That little kid, that did that, he wasn't by himself. There's something else behind it. I mean, think about it. Just the other day, yesterday, I was watching a video about Donald Trump. Okay, Donald Trump. I don't know, but obviously, Charlie Kirk's wife, okay, was in the beauty pageant. Okay, that Donald Trump back in the days used to run. You know, Donald Trump had a beauty pageant, right? Okay, Charlie Kirk's wife
won
that
part
beauty,
of it.
she won that beauty pageant. Okay, so now there's a lot of controversies behind that as well. So these people knew each other. These people knew each other. Now, majority of people didn't know that. Majority of people, shoot, I didn't even know who Charlie Kirk was, let alone know that piece of information. So there is some type of connections on the back end. There's something going on the back end. Okay? All these people that make it seem like they love Charlie Kirk and this and that, all these politicians, who's to say they're not complicit? Because I don't seen a few videos of Charlie Kirk talking about the system that would piss some people off.
Right.
That would piss some people off. And I'm not even gonna name the names that he was mentioning, name the countries that he was, because we ain't trying to get into that. We're not here to get into people's business like that. I'm just saying, in all reality, is that, listen, this message is for the people, okay? Stop being fooled. Stop being fooled. Stop being dummies. Stop drinking all the BS that they're giving you to drink. Every time they put something in front of you and they tell you a lie, they feed you some junk and you take it. You don't go back and analyze for yourself. All of a sudden you get emotional. You feel like, oh yeah, they don't take my own out. They don't take one of mine out. They don't take out one of mine. Who did it? You don't know who did it.
Right.
You don't know who did it. You only know based on what's being shared on the news and on social media. Everybody's repeating what they heard, but nobody know the facts. Only the government know the facts. But you know one thing about the government, they ain't never telling you the truth because they never have. So what makes you think you know exactly? They never will. What makes you think that they know you know what's going on? What makes you tell to the point where you feel like you're so pissed off to the point where I can't stand these people on that side? You think you know? You think you know? See, the crazy thing is, in all these people that's standing against each other, is because they think they're in the right. So they think they're in the right. Some think they're in the. Every side think they're in the right. But what they don't understand is they are playing.
Everybody's playing the victim.
They are all puppet to the game. They are all puppet to a game that is so big. The game is so big. Okay, the game has been played for centuries and centuries and centuries, way before you were born. You think you understand the game that's being played? It's pretty obvious, but you're too blind to see it. You're too stuck up in yourself and your own belief to see what's being played against you. You think these billionaires on top for no reason? You think it was because they opened this business? And how do you think they're still on top? They're still on top by playing you fools against each other.
Yeah.
They're on TV acting like they're not friends. They're on TV acting like they don't like each other. You know why they act like that? Because they want you to act that way.
But then
you know
behind closed door, they best
behind closed doors, they best friend. You know, they're drinking together. Okay, they do the same rituals together. They sleeping with each other. Okay. They're kidnapping little kids together.
All that.
Okay. They're assaying women together. They're all in it together, man. Y'all don't see that? You think your side is better than the other side? Every side is complicit, man. This is how they play their game. It's the biggest tactic in the game. The biggest tactic, okay? According to the book of 48 Laws of Power, divide and conquer. The simplest tactic, but most effective tactic, divide and conquer. So your fools are all divided. You divided on every single aspect. Politics, you divided. Okay, politics, you divided. You know the crazy thing is the Democrats and the Republicans wasn't enough. Independent wasn't enough. Now they come out with MAGA. Okay, and then I heard Elon Musk wanted to start his own party, so that would have created another fifth party, right? So now think about it. They want to divide you guys more, and you guys are letting them do it. Okay, what's the point here? The point here is to take you guys to civil war. have you guys fight against each other, bring the country into chaos, and then bring out and the system that they're trying to bring out. They got a different system for us, but the country have to go into chaos first before they could bring out the new system. Oh, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But listen, listen, I could go on for hours, okay? But I'm just gonna cut it short. So what? Just let us know what say you in the comments.
That was not short.
Hey, listen, you know when I take off, when I take off, man, let me tell you, when I take off, I'm like,
I gotta call you for other tea.
Let me tell you, man. Hey, when I take off, I be running like an immigrant being chased by eyes over here. You know what I mean? Boy, listen.
But no, it's too much going on right now in America, and I don't even know what to do, what to say. It's a lot. It's
crazy. It's crazy how many people that's leaving the country now. Okay,
man, let's not even talk about that part.
We're gonna talk about that's going to be the next topic. Okay, people that are leaving the country by the hundreds, by the thousands. Okay, and then probably that's probably going to be the next topic. I got a lot to say about that as well. So yeah.